Xbox just dropped some of the biggest news we've had with Xbox Game Pass, which has really crushed Sony in so many ways. It would seem the last couple of months, especially the last couple of weeks, Xbox has had one purpose, which is to dominate the gaming market. Let's see if they have accomplished that. Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support is greatly appreciated. Alright, so of course this week Xbox just couldn't let us rest and enjoy our 20 games that just dropped on Xbox Game Pass through Bethesda. They dropped 20 Bethesda games, and truthfully, I've been downloading them on my Xbox Series X and my PC and kind of working through them. But now, instead of enjoying those games, Xbox decided to hit us up with another big Xbox Game Pass drop from a massive third-party developer. And if you've watched this channel before, you know that I've said Xbox has had so many third-party deals that we don't even know about. And this is one of those deals that really does shake up the gaming world. The game we're talking about is Outriders, which is the next big looter shooter RPG game coming to consoles. It's a Destiny-esque game with a lot of great replay value and RPG elements, not to mention the multiplayer-centric aspect of the game. And this game is right around the corner, and there's been some hype built up around it. But let's get into the details about this Game Pass edition. Here's what the write-up had to say. Outriders is coming to Xbox Game Pass on day one. We all got a taste of Outriders with the recent demo, so I'm thrilled to announce that Outriders will be available on console and Android phones and tablets via Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta with Xbox Game Pass on day one. Starting April 1st, not an April Fool's joke, I assure you, Xbox Game Pass for console and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can jump into this true genre hybrid from Square Enix, which combines brutal combat with deep RPG systems. Outriders is set in the distant future where players attempt to colonize a planet that they believe to be a new home for humanity. Turns out the planet doesn't want them there. Oops. A mystery storm called the Anomaly burnt out all the tech that's more advanced than a light bulb, hyper-evolved the wildlife into ferocious monsters, and colonization efforts broke down into a bitter war of attrition for the last remaining resources available to humanity. Okay, so this is some insanely good value that is about to hit Game Pass. I know we've talked about this service a lot on this channel, and how could we not talk about this? Xbox is truly pushing any type of competition right out the window when it comes to subscription services for gaming. And I know why Xbox is doing this and why they're being so aggressive. It's because they know that other companies are going to try and emulate what Xbox Game Pass is doing. So yeah, I'm talking about Sony's PlayStation is going to try and emulate what Xbox is doing with Game Pass. I mean, they're already trying to copy Xbox with releasing more of their games on the PC platform, which would give them even more profits than they can invest that into more games. And now that they see Xbox Game Pass being such a huge success, it's only a matter of time before they do the same thing. And to me, I have a feeling that PlayStation is a little late to the party with this whole thing. Do I think they have a lot of great exclusive games that can truly bring in a bunch of people to a subscription service? Sure. But truthfully, the biggest thing that Xbox has going for it is that they're the first ones there. And if you look at Netflix, you know that the main thing that they have going for them is that they were the first to do the streaming thing. And because of that, they invested a lot into first-party content that a lot of people loved. Does that sound familiar to you? Well, it should, because that's what Xbox is doing right now. They're stacking their service with a lot of content and trying to make it the best service in the gaming world, which in turn has been crushing pretty much anything that Sony has shown. And that's something this article tends to agree with when it talks about Outriders on Sony's platform. So I'm just going to read this article because there's a lot being said in it. So let's get started with this. Outriders is going to be a commercial crater on PS5, PS4. Good old Outriders, a PlayStation 5 and PS4 shooter that we didn't like when we played the demo earlier this month. Our resident looter shooter boffin Robert Ramsey suggested that the release is in for a rough launch when it deploys on April 1st. Well, as far as PlayStation platforms go, how does a non-existent launch sound? After strong rumors over the weekend, an increasingly aggressive Microsoft has scooped the third-person outing for its Game Pass service, meaning subscribers will be able to download it for free as part of their monthly fee. To our knowledge, this is the first time the Team of Green has netted a day one third-party release, although there may be other examples we're overlooking. Whatever the case with the PlayStation version commanding $60 price point, this title looks like impressively bad value on Sony's system right now. Is there anyone out there that are still planning on purchasing it at full price? Were you even interested in the game to begin with? And could this set a precedent for future releases being included with Microsoft subscription, where the PlayStation version is full price? This is one very harsh way of looking at this game joining the Xbox Game Pass service, but man oh man is it so true. While Xbox users and people that have invested in the Xbox ecosystem get the game for basically nothing, the PlayStation platform users have to spend $60 on a game that others get to enjoy at a far better value. Now, I'm sure this is exactly what Xbox wanted people to see from now on, that if you join their ecosystem, you get a far better deal than the other platform. Not to mention you get to play it on the most advanced console on the market, so it's probably going to play better also. And so far, that's exactly what's happening. Xbox has just had far more games to play for a great price on their system, especially when you look at the way Xbox Game Pass has been the last several months and the added rumors hinting at a bigger summer. The whole point of Game Pass is that you don't have to go to any other platform to play your games, and that's exactly the type of platform Xbox has built. I truly haven't played my PS5 since I beat Spider-Man Miles Morales, and from the looks of it, I won't jump back onto my PS5 until Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And when I do, I'll feel a little weird paying $70 for me to play one game. It seems archaic in a sense, considering I've played Dirt 5, The Medium, Gears 5, Doom Eternal, and so many other games on Game Pass for nowhere near the price of one game. So yeah, I do feel like Xbox has truly crushed a lot of the narratives that Sony held so dear to their heart. And I feel that even the hardcorest of Sony fans have to see the value in Game Pass and want to be a part of it. And just to show that this isn't some random occurrence when it comes to Xbox dominating, here's a tweet by Clobrio who mentions all the content Xbox has brought out so far. Let's look at this tweet by Clobrio for perspective on just how dominant Xbox is being right now. What a great day for Xbox teams and studios. Outriders coming to Xbox Game Pass on day one. FPS boost for 5 Bethesda titles. The Outer Worlds 60 FPS plus final expansion. Doom Eternal, the Ancient Gods 2 teaser. Undertale on Xbox Game Pass. Great Xbox wireless headset reviews. That's a whole lot of content for a whole lot of upgrades that won't cost us gamers anything. Now, of course, you have to subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate or maybe buy an expansion, but overall, the sheer amount of content Xbox is providing us gamers has no equal. And I say that with confidence because there's so many games I probably wouldn't have tried if it wasn't for Game Pass. Games like Dirt 5 I mentioned earlier, I would have never bought or played that game because racers are just not that big for me. Yet I played the game and got almost every single achievement on it, and I enjoyed my time with the game. Outriders is another game I was going to buy and enjoy with my friends, but now I get to play it because I have Game Pass. All the while people on other platforms have to pay a premium price to play it. I truly feel like Xbox has taken the time to show me that I matter as a customer and that they truly want me to feel like I'm valued, and not by charging me an extra $10 on an exclusive game. Now, that would be a pretty dumb idea. It's the fact that I'm able to play these amazing games and still get them on the most powerful console on the market, while I get older games enhanced and given to me in a service I already thought was insanely valuable. So anyone trying to hate on Xbox Game Pass or discredit the things Xbox is doing need to just stop, because this is the most gamer-friendly thing I've ever seen. And at some point, we have to question what other publishers are doing to compete with this. And I don't care what console sells more or what happened last generation, that means nothing to me as a consumer. What means more to me is the future, and what are these multi-billion-dollar companies doing for me right now. And from what I can see, Xbox is providing me an ecosystem that I truly don't need to leave. They have more games coming to a service than their competitors and have invested in Bethesda, which will bring some of the biggest games in the world. So at what point do we stop and ask Sony for more? When do we demand that they compete with this insanely valuable service? I think we're already getting to that point, and I have a feeling that once Starfield and all the other massive games drop on Game Pass, we'll see Sony fans demanding the same value. Or they'll just go to Xbox Game Pass and forget about paying $70 for a single game. At least, that's what I think. But let me know what you think about all of this. Are you shocked Outriders is going to Xbox Game Pass? Will we get even more massive third-party AAA games day and date on the service? What other games could you see coming to the service? Were you going to buy Outriders before it came on Game Pass? Were you not going to play the game and now you are since it's going to be on the service? Go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support helps out the channel more than you know. And give me a follow on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my latest videos. Plus, I love interacting with everyone there. So get on Twitter and let's talk about gaming. Also, follow me on Xbox Live. My gamertag is Zalker87, just like my channel name. See what games I'm playing, and let's compete in achievements for the month. Right now, I'm playing a bunch of stuff on Game Pass. I'm playing Doom Eternal, Skyrim, just everything on there. It's just, there's so much value. I don't even know where to go from here. And I just heard that Gears Tactics has a lot of different things attached to it, so I might even go back and play that because it's on the Series X and it's on Game Pass. There's just so much value there. And honestly, I'm going to play Outriders when it comes out. I already have a plan with my buddy that we're going to go pretty hardcore in that game over the weekend when it comes out. So yeah, now that I get it on Game Pass, talk about a value that you just can't pass up. So I get the game for free and I was going to buy it anyways. So yeah, talk about a great value coming to Xbox Game Pass. But let me know what you're playing. Are you working through some of the new games coming out on Game Pass? Are you working on the 20 games that Bethesda just dropped on there? All I know is that there's a lot of games to play and I hope you're playing them, and let me know which ones you are. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.